Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Monday, April 3rd, 2023, day 2450 on the road, and we're on the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain, Louisiana. Atmosphere is way over our heads. We can't tell a cirrocumulus from a stratus, but we know what we like. A good cloud show is a thing to behold. I was hooked from the moment Mama laid me down outside on a blanket face up. In Alaska, the sky is the greatest show on Earth, and the clouds are the elephant parade dominating every scene. Beauty and the Beast is like a cloud passing through, trailing a silver lining. In Alaska, we fancied ourselves in possession of rain-making powers because summer thunderstorms continually shadowed our path. Leaving Anchorage, heading south on Highway 1, we followed the railway tracks along Cook Inlet toward Turnagain Arm and the Kenai Peninsula. Until recently, 1789, the Kotnatana Dena'ina were the sole culture of the Kenai Peninsula, which they call the Good Land. Weather permitting, we hope to go kayaking, but cool and wet conditions threaten these once-in-a-lifetime plans. Jim wisely scheduled long stays in each of our August destinations. August is a rainy month in Alaska. Using the broken clock theory, he projected we would, at least, catch a few rays if we remained in each destination for several days. He was right. Those dry daytime moments were rare, and we seized those opportunities with gratitude, knowing they wouldn't last, and that shortly we would be cocooning in beauty again, playing Five Crowns, and resuming our Mary Tyler Moore binge party. With the dental problem behind me and taking a course of antibiotics, I was fit for travel and able to appreciate the scenery along Highway 1. The views of the Alaska mountain range prepared us for adventure. Road construction delays were no longer a big thing. We learned to plan for the worst. And the majestic summer landscape rolled out the fireweed carpet. Things were looking up. We had a 3-day reservation on Homer Spit at Heritage RV Park. Until summer of 2020, we traveled like wolves with no reservations, thrilled to get a spot, any spot. Now we're more like sandhill cranes, reserving months ahead to secure a space where we can spread our wings. We traded spontaneity for a new challenge, getting the best spot, which Jim continually slays like a silverback. With an unobstructed view of Kutchumuk Bay and easy access to the water, one way or another, our outside time on the Spit flew by. Fortunately, whatever the weather distractions are a Homer specialty. We love the layback Homer vibe and fantasized spending an entire summer on the Spit. But on the first perfectly beautiful dry day, we had to pull out. The long daylight hours flexed our schedule, so we stopped at Kenai National Wildlife Refuge for a hike. Jim and I share the wheel, and that arrangement really paid off in Alaska, giving both of us equal access to the scenery. Truly, there is not a moment to rest your eyes. In Alaska, the drive is the destination. Sometime in the early evening, we settled into a charming seaside town named Seward on Resurrection Bay. Jim snagged a serene water's edge site with plenty of space to relax and shake off the road dust. And the views were like sorcery, mesmerizing. A neighboring eagle perched in the trees above us, keeping a keen eye on Pico. So our little security specialist had to go undercover in my lap, which only prompted Eagle to change vantage points. Perching only a few feet away on a post, he seemed to be asking me, "Hey, you gonna eat that?" Like Homer, it rained every day in Seward. When it was drizzling, we cozied up by the fire to watch the bay traffic. And we strolled to town, visiting the Alaska Sea Life Center and the marina. Almost everything is within walking distance. The exit glacier hike is just over the hill. Pico stayed home because we needed poles for this trail, and a downpour was predicted. And at this point, there's no easy way to say it, I became seriously ill. I suffered a bad reaction to the antibiotic prescribed as follow-up for the dental surgery. Though I took probiotics and yogurt daily, the antibiotics still ravaged my gut. This was the sickest I've ever been in my life. I was unable to travel, even to fly, and I doubted my ability to finish this trip. Whenever a storm comes round, Jim and I scan the dark, turbulent atmosphere for godlight. Rainbows, shafts, and silver linings are not only good omens. I've heard these special deliveries from the magnetosphere also bestow healing effects. Focusing on signs of hope in bad situations can also cause body and soul to flourish under the most trying circumstances. Now, abuse of this natural phenomena is widespread. The Pollyanna injunction to search for the silver lining is often a cue to hide your symptoms, implying there is a right way and a wrong way to do pain, that the condition of suffering is annoying to others and equivalent to failure. In the 1980s at St. Jude's Children's Hospital, my niece Beth and other children there taught me the work of suffering is communal. Sharing the good and the bad can be an act of heroism. It is a radical transformation to choose to focus on the bright side of a dark situation. I've seen this force in action, watched the light break through gray, concrete, thick misery to gestate hope and clear the air for joy, if not comfort, love, if not health, peace, if not independence, cheerfulness, if not full mobility, treasured memories over anguish and regret. But talking wisdom now is cheap. I thought I was going to die. I darkened the bedroom and fixated on my cremation, Alaska or California. Meanwhile, Jim reached out to his wonderful San Diego doctor friends to consult with them about my condition. Almost instantly, the situation brightened. These magnificent docs prescribed new meds and food therapy, which they said was the most important protocol. Yes, I needed yogurt and probiotics, but I also needed beans, apples, broccoli. Additionally, they prescribed red wine, beer, and very dark chocolate, my favorite, several times a day. Come on. Seriously? Day drinking and dessert before dinner will heal me? I felt like Woody Allen in Sleeper when he woke up in a hospital bed in the far future, being treated with hot fudge and cigarettes. So, leaving Seward with a local IPA in one hand and a Barra Godiva in the other, we continued on, practicing the fine art of being human in an uncertain world, looking for the silver lining under the tutelage of the Alaska sky. Thank you for joining us at Living in Beauty. If you like this post and want to be notified when a new one is released, please enter your email address and click the follow button at the bottom of this page. For more info, check out our travel maps and facts. Okay, that's it for now. Safe and happy travels. Until next time.